How's it going, folks? It is your host, Incognist. There we go. Hopefully Adobe Premiere Translate thing can pick that up now. And today we're playing My Airport 2. I've never played this before. I have seen it a ton on the front page, and this is my first time getting my hands on it. So, if you like the series I'm doing with the Noob to Pro kind of stuff, or the playthrough, whatever you want to call it, be sure to like and subscribe and comment what game you would like to see next. So, let's get straight into it. Name the airport in, I don't know. What do I call my airport? Money launderer. Money launderer. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm blinded. Oh, that's a weird name. Nice to meet you, help. I'm Lee. Anyway, so that's a donation board, of which we don't need. May as well just talk to help here. So, hello, I've heard that you want to open your own airport. If you need any help, you've come to the right place. To get passengers, you need to start boarding a plane. To do this, select a plane and a destination, then click Start Boarding. Check in passengers, check in luggages, and carry the bags to the plane. Next, it's time to start the flight. To do this, select a plane and a pilot, then click Start Flight. Always keep upgrading your airport to attract more passengers. Don't forget to hire crew to help you out, and a cashier can have 2 different jobs. Select them by clicking the respective button. Jetways provide an efficient way to transport passengers to your plane. To configure a gate and idle positions, walk up to the red jetway symbol. Okie dokie. So I'm kind of going in this a little bit blind, ignoring the fact that he's just explained all that to me. I don't really understand it, if I'm being honest with you, but okay. And it's all a bit clunky, but we'll make it work, folks. We will make it work. So, first order of business is most likely, do we have all this? I'm assuming we already have some of this, so I'm not gonna build it. Check in, we can't afford that, and that, I think we already have that anyway. So I think we just need to hire some crew. So we need a pilot to fly the plane, we need a cashier, and we need another one. The other one can do the check-ins. Sky caps? Okay. ATC, do we need air traffic control? We only have one plane. Securities. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need any of these at all, but no. It's alright. And how do we open? Are we open? How do I know we're open? I don't know. I do not know. So, this is parking. Okay. Right. So we already have parking. I just bought an upgrade I didn't need. We need, I guess, a plane. Do we own this plane? Okay. So how do we call the plane? How do we get it? Flight. Start flight. Pilot needs a destination to fly. Aha, yeah, they do, don't they? So start ATC. There's no ATC officer. So we could have this guy go to Gothenburg, Stockholm, Grebstad, London, or Gibraltar. We'll do that one. That would be alright. And there we go. That's how we start getting people rolling in. Hopefully I haven't messed it up in the sense of like these employees are going to cost too much. And what I'm hoping is like these are not like per hour. You know what I mean? Like it's a one-time purchase to do all these. So we'll see. We will see. So we're going to let these guys board up and we're going to see what they do. Because I've never played this kind of game before. I've seen, I believe, Saniac played it. That's where I get a little bit of the inspiration from. So yeah, I love Saniac. Absolute legend. Shame he doesn't do too much anymore in terms of numbers because he was great. But anyway, we're going to let this load up and I will see you after the plane either takes off, crashes, or I witness them loading in. Alrighty, so it appears all of our passengers are in the plane. What we need to do is, I don't know what we need to do. Select our pilot and we start the flight. And off the plane goes. We have lost 100 doubloons. Don't know where from, don't know how, but it's alright, we'll live. And there it goes, into the distance, far away, never come back again. Either it does, but anyway. So, also I'm using a VIP server, so stuff doesn't look like it works at this. It does, it's just a VIP. So I will not be harassed. Nah, I'm playing. I love it when you guys join me. It's grounding, that's the right word. So these will take 5 minutes, and my patience is pretty thin. But we can't get another plane until we have that back, I believe. So what can we actually do here? What utility have we got? We've got jetway, bag drop, big runway. That is a big runway. We have a huge runway, and that is a huge runway. And we have a small runway. Very handy, very dandy. We've also built off the line here, but that's okay. Duty free earns 25 doubloons every time a passenger uses it. 40 doubloons. So it's pretty much just a bigger version of Retail Tycoon, ignoring the fact that I like all of this. Anyway, we will leave all of that for now, because we just need to focus on making our money, getting our money up, getting my funny up. So, the other thing I was trying to find was, I assume this, yeah, I just went to my menu, is does this game has daily? That's fair enough. I can join the community. I'm okay. I will not for now. Thank you, but not thank you. Do they have codes is what I'm trying to find. That is to favorite the game. Any codes? That's a leaderboard. I can block myself. That's handy. I can send myself a friend request. Or you can see. Oh yeah. Oh well. Alright, let's close that just so it's out of the way. Less clutter on my screen. Let's check the flights. Has anyone died yet? Nope, everyone's still alive. That's great. So customize, I assume customize is just, that's not what I want. I assume customize is just colors and stuff, making it all fancy and all that. I assume the further out you get them, the more money you make, but the longer you take. This is the place where you initiate plane boarding. To start boarding, a destination needs to be selected and at least one gate that is big enough for the plane to be available. You can make the plane ignore gates on the left, UDA gates, which means the plane can't start boarding at that gate. Only one plane per gate is allowed. Right. So, yeah, I assume its time is based on how far away it is. I don't know how that one makes sense. So, Gothenburg is a bigger line. Yeah, Stockholm is a little line, but it's the same distance. Well, it's more distance. That's like double. That's like as far away as this one is. I don't know, it doesn't line up, but it's okay. We'll live. We'll be fine. I assume the expenditure would be the fuel. I assume that's what the money went on, but I don't know. There wasn't really much fuel that I used up. Who knows? Who knows? But it's okay. We have our employees working there. Working hard, hardly working. At any moment now, we should have the plane back in 30 seconds. That's handy. So I will see you in 30 seconds. As the countdown goes down, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to keep up to date with what I'm doing, be sure to join the Discord. There's a link in the description. And it's most likely the pinned comment. I also have, if you enjoy what I am doing, be sure to subscribe, comment what you would like to see next, and also like the video, which would be really kind. So, pilots takes 318 doubloons because that's 10%. We have 9 bookings, which gave us 690. We did, yeah, so it's based on distance, that's great. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Auto dollar reduce, auto collect. Don't need none of that, that's some fancy stuff that is. So I wonder if I go to flight, I go to shop and I buy another plane, and I load this plane, do a board, we'll board it to furthest away we can, why not? So we'll board that plane. Can we build another one? That's the question, folks. That's the question. Can we build a question of the actual gates? Taxiway. Can I build a gate? That's how they get, yeah. Okay. So we cannot build one of those just yet, because obviously we could have had like Google one, you know what I mean? And I assume we can build all the way out to the end here, which is pretty handy and dandy. The way these are laid out is a bit odd, but yeah. That's nice, that's good. And, ooh, so crew, let's do security, why not? We have the money for it. Pat him down, come on John, pat him down. We could hire another one of those, make things a bit quicker, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think it'll make it much quicker because this guy takes his time. Because he's slow. That's okay. So once these guys are done boarding with all these passengers, and then we send them off on the flight, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to crew and I'm going to hire another pilot because I don't know, I kind of forgot about that part. We can also do this guy. We don't need another security. We don't need that. We'll be alright. We'll live. Because then we can have 2 planes going at once, is my theory. And yeah. So we have these 2 pilots and then there's me. But once it says 999, we can start the flight off to London. And we have lost luggage. Oh, we lost luggage. 100% for that. Oh well. Now we're 9 and 9, we'll go to flight, select this guy, bing bong bosh. When we'll select this guy to go to whichever one is the closest, which is that one. And we'll get more people in the parkings. This is just so we can get our level up as well, because if we get the level up, we can get bigger planes, which is really handy. And hopefully you get more like first class kind of passengers and stuff. But let's just verify if this takes longer. Yep, it takes a lot longer. But that's okay, because we can reserve those for like the bigger planes that can go quicker, most likely, so it probably lowers the time. And yeah, for the time being though, we could probably just keep stacking these up, really. It'll probably overwork the cashiers, but they're underpaid as it is anyway. It's like the real world, unfortunately. So am I getting charged on how many passengers I'm taking on at a time? Is that what's happening here? If so, fair enough. So 11 has exited my account. More has exited my account. Oh well, that's okay. At some point as well, we can probably start doing the like duty-free stuff, like the soda machines and stuff like that. Give us a bit more money in the bank, a bit more side money to make. ATC, maybe a shout, as long as they're like automatically assigning pilots to stuff, because it just takes it off my hands. Let's see, air traffic control tower that provides 2 positions for ATC officers. These officers monitor and control takeoffs in the airport so you don't. Great. So I'm wondering if that does like selects the pilot and everything and sets them off, really. The fuel station provides the ability for fuel planes by players or by SkyCap. Fuel is free. That is something I didn't really think about. So the fuel on these planes is maxed. These do 2 liters every kilometer, which sounds fun. That should last me quite a while. And also you get bigger planes and it will take a lot more, so on and so forth. That's okay. So lights, let's get rid of info so we can actually see. We can have him, he can start the flight, because it's all sorted now. And that's 2 of our planes off in the air. So it takes about 10 minutes for the one in London. The one in Stockholm is going to take 4 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. I will get back to you when both of our planes are back. So our second flight has come back, and we have made 1.4k from it, which is very handy, very dandy. The next one is in 4 minutes, so we can probably squeeze out another flight. We'll send them all the way over there, because why not? I mean, that's why. So we'll let that sit, simmer, send them off, and then I'll get back to you when the next one's come back. So our third flight has come back all the way from London, and we've made 5.7k, and all of that being from obviously the distance. So I think what we need to do is, if we buy another load of these planes, we'll buy 1 and 2, so we have 4 of these planes, and we've got 1 big one. Let's go, big plane. So what we can do is we can load up this one with obviously the furthest flight away again, and we'll see if we can hire another. No, we can't. Okay, we still only have 2 flights at a time. We'll have to wait for the other one to get back, and then what we'll do, we'll hire all the other pilots that we may need, hoping we can get 4 or 5 at least. Otherwise I might have to start doing a bit manually, but that's not too bad. We can work with that. So basically repeating the same thing over and over again, waiting 6 minutes for this one to come back, and then we'll hire 2 more pilots, hopefully, and then we'll run the flights all the way from London a few times over, and hopefully that'll be pushing us enough over, because obviously now we're level 2, so we can buy this plane here, but it's not that much better. Like, yeah, it'd probably be better for our luck and stuff or whatever, but I think something like this plane here might be better, because obviously we can't see the stats, don't get me wrong, so I'm not going to make any insinuations just yet. Might be able to have double the passengers at least. I'm also debating this, to be honest. I mean, I love a paper airplane. Then there's another paper airplane. But that'd be kind of pay to win, so yeah. I'm not going to do it. We'll leave it for now, and I'll be back to you when the plane is back, and obviously we'll take this one off. So we have got now 4.3k, which is the one that came back from the London. And in doing so, what we're going to do is we're going to hire the 2 pilots, which is a bit expensive, and we can then send this flight, which we already prepared out. Already ahead. What do you mean? Oh, it's because I've already got this one here. Well, okay. So we'll do this one, and then we'll grab that one to start boarding as well. We have another one coming in about 4 minutes, which is pretty handy and dandy. But we can get this one out, and then this one out to do the long trips. So obviously you have to wait for them all to start coming in, boarding up, and whatever else they need to do. I'm hoping we don't run into a problem with the money, because our money is running a bit tight. I think all of these cost like 10 each, so we're spending like 90. Or maybe it's double that, I'm not too sure. It might be double, so it might be like 180 each time. So we might run into the minuses, or it might fail entirely, which I hope not. But we'll see what's going to happen. We'll get all those all those planes up in the sky, boarding up, and then when I'm going to start doing some changes, I'll let you know. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so I'll let the money rack up a little bit. We've done about 6 flights, I think, something like that. And I just want to try something. So I want to go to, we did duty free at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do it just yet. But what I'll do is I'm going to go to the ATC tower. I'm going to buy one of the smaller ones and try and just place it about there. That should be good. And oh, that's actually the right thing I wanted, but unfortunately I'm still in build mode. So I'll hire ATC. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to flight ATC. And which one is the one that is the one I keep doing? It is Gibraltar. So we'll go to here and Gibraltar. So no ATC officer selected. And so I guess we can assign one for each, which we can do. And on how much money we still have. Let's go to crew. ATCs. Yeah. Have two going back and forth, that'll be alright. And then we can have this one doing ATC as well. So that means these ones should automatically be boarded and sent in, which is handy. And then we'll just leave the other ones as miscellaneous for now. I'll sort of leave these ones to keep going up and down. So let's go to shop and check the level 3 plane. Oh, we have this one as well. So we have 9, and this one is 16. And the other weird plane was, I think it was this one that we're looking at. Yeah, must be. So we could get this one, but we will need to make our little runway bigger, and all the loading bay things, whatever you call them. We'll need to make them bigger if we want to incorporate that plane. Should we? Probably. So how big is it? So width is 94, length is 65. So let me write this down. So we need 94 and we need 65. So 94 and 65. So we'll go back here, we'll go to our build, and we need this, and we can build it right there. That shouldn't be a problem. Actually, get it selected to be handy. And what was it? So we need 94. We're going to do 96 and then 65. So 94, 65, which is this one here. And with that, what we can do is we can also the taxiway, and then obviously plonk it in line with that one there too. Brilliant. So is it lined up? No. Will it matter? Hopefully not. I think that's kind of like a miscellaneous thing. I don't think you have to do any of that, but it's fine. And now we just kind of wait until we have the next 2-3 planes maybe come in. And oh, talking about the planes, here's one, and apparently there was no one on it. That's not ideal. Which one was that? Oh, was this one here? I don't remember doing that. Was it that one there? I don't know. But and now we have 5.4k from this one, so that brings us to 10k, which is great. So what we'll do as well is we just need to get 10,000 more, and then we'll be able to buy this one here. After we buy that plane there, I think it might be an idea to do duty free. Actually, you know what? Say about what I said. How much is some duty free? So is this one here? I'll place that just there. I can. Oh, that's cursed. Oh well, we'll keep it there. It's all right. So every time they walk past that, they will hopefully give us 25 doubloons. Only some will though, but it's okay. It's okay for now. So let's see. Do any of them bother getting the smell of luxury? Come on, please tell me I don't waste my money. Did they? I mean, I guess I won't find out until a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna some money rolling, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alrighty, so now we've made enough to be able to afford the next plane, which is 20 grand. So we're going to purchase that bad boy. Go ahead, click board, and we're going to send it straight to Gibraltar. And we'll automatically assign a fella to it. It's probably going to take a little while to fully fill up, but that's okay. Because at least now we should be getting a little bit better rates, hopefully. Because obviously there's more spaces in the plane. And hopefully a higher chance for better client, remember. But also for the distance, I'm hoping it will amplify how much each one gives. My thought process behind it. If not, it's fine. I'll live. Start that flight. Oh, I need destination, don't he? And then start the flight. So is he full or is he not full? Oh well, it's fine. We will live. So we are on this one. Plenty of fuel. So let's go into Gibraltar, and we're just kind of hoping that it goes smoothly. What I might do as well is remove all this, add another cashier thing just so they can fill up a bit quicker, because I think that's kind of where our bottleneck lays. Let's see, how much is things? So a check-in for tickets, only 2.5, which is alright. And that's an automatic one. Where is it just the same thing for these? Just, oh well, I'd be able to see if it wasn't anyway. No, hold on. Maybe it's a thing to do with, let's go to the build again. Maybe it's this. Might be able to be changed. I'm not too sure. Because to me it doesn't look like there's any other bag process check-in thing. At least to me. Oh no, there it is. Right there. I'm blind. 3,000. Yeah, we could. Totally could. I think we'll let it sit for now. We will check this flight here. So also we have almost 2 times the passengers, which is handy dandy. And I think when all of the planes are finally back, what we'll do is we'll remove ATC, because ATC I think is a bit of a scam. We'll do it manually, it's fine. But when they're back, we will assign these. Actually, I will set ATC to these ones here. Probably bad timing because it literally just didn't do it right. Oh well, it's fine. Which one of these? We can board you. You are getting boarded. Yeah, okay. So we'll let that sit for now. Let them do their things with loading and all that. And we'll get back to you when the plane comes back. Then these ones go off. So our big plane has just come back, and ignoring the fact that we messed up the bookings, we have we get 4.2k because it was 8.1 kilometers. And as I say, we could have done more, and apparently there was bookings. It's never been one really. So I don't really know how that one works, but yeah. So yeah, I think this time I'm gonna manually do it. Oh, there's another one. Don't mind if I do. More the merrier. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do it to London, and we're gonna manually do it because ATC was a little bit stupid. That's okay. And then this one we'll do the same. We'll just have that on board as well at the same time. Like that, like that, like that. That way they're automatically selected. So we'll just wait for that to finish up and see what we end up. So we've got all our planes in the sky. We're making about 10k from each plane. Now, I've sort of had a bit of an epiphany, and that epiphany is if I just remove all of these floor bits. I'll put this here, but it doesn't appear to work, so I don't know. I might just, if I can I rotate it? That's a funny rotation, that is. But basically, my little epiphany was if I do 2 of these and then just move one of those, and then I do 2 of these and then just move that one at the end with a bit of magic, and this time not deleting anything. There we go. There we go. Bit janky on the controls, but it's fine. We live. That way we can get people booked in a bit quicker. Ability to provide fuel to planes. I don't know if it has to be like ridiculously close. So what I'll do is I'll just split it down the middle. Just in case. See what happens. And this one allows how many ATC people? 5. It allows 5 of them. So what we can do is, I don't really want to, so I'm probably not gonna. Oh, there's a roof. I wanna fill that in. But what I'm gonna do is go to crew, hire 2, 3. So 1, 2, and 3. That should do it. They should all go into the positions. Let's go up a floor so we can delete that. Go down. Now, I'm stuck between a bit of a rock and a hard place. I could, build an ATC tower, but I don't know if it'll be too worth it. I think the other problem we're going to run into is sky caps. So if we just get a load of these sky caps, we'll get this guy on the fuel, get you on the fuel, and the rest of them can be the luggage. ATC, we'll keep them. Security, we'll hire another one. Cashiers, we need them, and pilots, we haven't got any more planes, so until we get more planes we'll just keep them. And this one was the small plane, so we get all that. And one thing I didn't check is how much is all the stuff. So all collected 200, and first class, is that the ability to unlock first class or what? Double cash is 600, 500, it's a bit silly, but it's fine. And yeah, so next on the agenda is parking. So what we'll do is we'll spend all the rest of our money on parking, just like that. And that way we can just have it all go in like magic. So what I'm hoping that happens is obviously he's going to go fuel, because yeah, that's what I paid him for. And obviously he's going to keep running back and forth until all of the passengers arrive. Passengers are swiftly coming in. Now, I think I'm probably going to leave this episode here. I think we've done quite a bit. We've also got the bones of the operation sorted out. And obviously now we're not going to be too cluttered until 1. So we'll be able to take in more a bit quicker and get them off the ground a bit quicker. So I think I'm going to end the video here. In the next episode we'll get the plane sorted. I'll leave this running for a little bit while I edit and obviously all that. So I'll be earning a little bit of more money. So hopefully when the next episode comes out, I'll be sorted to bang some progression out. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe, like, and comment what you would like to see next. I've been your host, Incognist, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.